let's start with the basics. Just tell us who you are, maybe, and how long you've been teaching. And
Okay. So my name is Vasiliki. I am a biology teacher from Greece. I have been teaching for almost 10 years. But recently, almost a year ago, I assumed a new position. I'm now a teacher trainer and a project manager. I supervise the projects of almost 150 schools, and the projects are mostly about science and environmental education. That's it for the professional part of what I do. Apart from that, I really enjoy dancing, music. I also play the drums. I participate in a group. Yeah, so no, mostly that.
Vasiliki?
Okay, can you hear me now?
Okay, sorry about that. Did you hear me ask my question?
Yes, I did.
Okay, did you already answer it? Sorry, my internet just totally failed over here.
Yes, mine also. Oh, now can you hear me? There seems to be a problem.
Vasiliki.
Hi.
Hi. Okay, I think this will be a lot better.
Okay.
Okay, is it okay if we start fresh?
Mm-hmm. Let's
Great.
start again.
All right, sounds good to me. So just tell us a little bit about yourself, your name, where you've been teaching, how long you've been teaching, and what you teach.
Okay. So my name is Vasiliki. I come from Greece. I am a biology teacher. I have been teaching for almost 10 years in schools in Athens and in some other parts of Greece, okay, let's say some remote places. And recently, a year ago, I assumed a new position. So I'm now an environmental education officer. This means that I am a teacher trainer and a project manager. I supervise the projects of almost 150 schools that belong to the district of Piraeus. Piraeus or Piraeus in Greek is the port of Athens. Also, these projects are about mostly science and environmental education. I also provide counseling to teachers and students. in terms of their projects. Yeah, that's mostly about what I do now.
Wonderful. And what got you interested in science to begin with?
Okay, I think it was always my need to answer questions. Firstly, I was curious about everything. I wanted to know how everything works. Uh, so I tried to set up experiments in my own house when I was young. Yes, some with not so very good results, but okay.
That's
It
funny.
was fun. It
Cool.
was fun, and the good thing was that I also motivated my other kids in the neighborhood to do crazy and silly things.
Nice. And what got you interested in teaching?
Really, it was, I think, my passion to communicate with others. I think that it's, I don't know, I find it charming and challenging to try to convey concepts, messages, to be a part of a team, because when I teach, I feel a part of a team. I become, one with my teachers, and it's fun. I think it's communication and fun, and my passion for science. This is mostly it.
Cool. Very cool. As you know, I'm a huge fan of your resources, your great science resources. I was wondering, where do you come up with some of your ideas? I mean, one of your resources, how did Bugs Bunny evolve his fur? Things like that. Where do you go to kind of come up with your ideas for resources?
So it's firstly what I do with the students in my classroom. It's through our discussions about things, through their questions. Also, it has a touch of my childhood years because I used to watch Bugs Bunny and other Walt Disney, Warner Bros. Cartoons. So, this was an inspiration as well. Also, I usually check on the internet and current resources, and I try to borrow some ideas and then develop my own resources. Yes, this is what I mainly do about it.
Cool. Did you have a teacher in your life that was particularly impactful to you as you were growing as a student?
Yes, there was one. There was my chemistry teacher when I was at junior high school. I think she was, she was, let's say, a role model as a teacher.
Cool.
She was very, very close to us. She was really interested not only in teaching us, science concepts and all the activities that she used to, but she was really interested in us as a person. So she was like a mentor. She was really, she wanted to hang out with us after school. Sometimes we watched the movies with her, and she was really trying to be a good teacher, but also a friend. I remember from her that when I finished junior high school, she gave every student of my classroom a little present. Mine was a very, very nice book.
Wow.
On the first page, she wrote some personal things because she really understood our personalities very well.
It's very cool. I think you might be able to speak to this question because you're about to be, supervising a lot of different teachers. But here in the U.S., we have a problem. It might be the same in Greece with teacher retention, where we lose a lot of teachers after the first or second year. They enter the profession, and then for some reason or another, they end up switching professions. What advice would you give to a first year teacher, just fresh out of teacher training or fresh out of college?
Yes, I totally understand it, because I think it's the anxiety of teaching in the classroom. It can be stressful. It can be stressful if you're not prepared enough, because you always have to prepare your activities. Okay, perhaps the result will not be the one you anticipate in the end, but you have to prepare what you want to do in the classroom, what you want the students to learn at the end of the course. The second advice is from personal experience. At first, during my first year, I was very tight while teaching. So I would advise them to be themselves, and sometimes make some jokes to relax the students, and not take it too seriously. Not take the role too seriously. Of course, to attend some training courses for teachers. These courses are great, not only because you learn how to handle things in the classroom or how to develop your activities, but you share your experiences with your colleagues. And this is very comforting and very educational, I would say.
Yeah.
Also ask the opinion of a teacher that has more experience than you. And it would be great if you collaborate in some courses with other teachers.
Great. That's great stuff. Yeah, that all sounds like advice that I wish I had heard before my first year of teaching. Outside of the classroom and outside of science, what do you like to do for fun? What are some of your hobbies?
Okay. First of all, I really like dancing. So I participate in dancing lessons and that are about Greek traditional dances, Latin dances, Argentine tango. I really enjoy these things.
Cool.
I think I kind of express myself in a different way during these activities, and I also participate in a drums group. I play a Greek drum that is called daouli. This is the name in Greek.
Cool.
So it's a group of almost 40 people. And we play sometimes Greek traditional rhythms, sometimes Afro-Cuban rhythms. Our teacher is really innovative and has a lot of ideas. So every time it's a different experience, a different outcome. Sometimes we make performances in Athens with this group.
Wow, how cool.
And okay, during the summer, because we have, a very, very nice beaches with sun and sand, I really, really like swimming, snorkeling, diving. All these activities are very good.
Nice. Do you scuba dive?
I've tried this only a few times, but I really want to start serious training on this.
Cool. Cool. Great. Well, this has been fun. I remember you were one of our very first uploaders when we first launched the site many months back, and it's great to kind of meet you face to face now. I look forward to continuing to work with you. I'm not sure exactly when we'll get this video up on our site, but it should be within the next few weeks here. And we'll get a really nice featured author post that has this video and a nice write-up, and we'll review a bunch of your resources for that as well. So stay tuned.
Yes, it has been also a good experience for me, because I uploaded all the resources during the summer break, and you should have seen me during the holidays. Morning, wake up, prepare the activities, go to the beach, then come back, upload the activities, then the same thing day after day. But it was a great experience. I really liked it, and I really wanted to meet you in person.
Cool.
After communication through email.
Yeah, great. Well, thank you for taking the time to meet with me today.
Thank you for the invitation. It was great.
Cool. I'll be in touch.
Have a nice day.
Thanks, Vasiliki. Bye-bye.
Bye.